several months. And this is part 2 of Music is the Advertisement, not the product. If you want to help support what we do and help us not have to worry about the finances and be able to create music for you and be a part of our community, the best thing you can do, number one, I will say before I talk about this and show you how much money I make on Spotify, is become a patron of Strings Attached, patreon.com/Will Taylor, or become a patron of other artists that you love, because we do not make the money that folks on Netflix make. You might think, well, you know, how do all those movies get made on Netflix? Do all those people, those producers, hairdressers, everybody that's involved in making the movies and the shows, do they just do it for this piddly fun and little bits of money coming in like I'm going to show you here on Spotify? No, they are paid a lot more than people are that are on the musicians and composers get paid on Spotify. It's, as a matter of fact, it's completely ridiculous when I show you this. So here's what we get paid on Spotify. I'm going to share with you. Of course, it's based on how many streams, I'll be honest, right? Here's my Spotify. If I can let this, just give me a second. Here we go. Okay, here's my Spotify artist payouts. So I just got 11 cents on August 28th, and you can see 8 cents, 29 cents, 16, 21, 10. I made $1 on January 28th. That is for my streaming on Spotify, which looks like this. Oh, okay, here we go. And you can see that I've got 7,243 listeners, which is down. It used to be over 100,000 when I was on some playlists. But here are some stats that have some of my arrangements. As you can tell, the covers are the highest performing ones. But I mean, none of my originals are even up here. They just don't get enough plays. So we do not make any money from streaming music. Music streaming is the advertisement. The only way that we make money is through licensing fees. I'm trying to get on back to here. If I get my movie in a film or television show, performances, experiences. The product is the experience, and our merchandise. That's it. So let me give you another thing here that's really interesting to know. You wonder how much money and where the money's going for the folks on Spotify and for the folks in Netflix. Like, Martin Scorsese is not going to do a film on Netflix, right? For cheap. All that money is coming from subscribers. So I did a couple number crunching things here, and where did I put it? Where's my Google? Bear with me. You want to know how many Netflix subscribers there are? Netflix. Let's do this. Okay. I thought I had it up here. Sorry, guys. Netflix current. How many Spotify subscribers are there? There's 155 million. So if they're each paying $10 a month, Spotify is getting in about $1.5 billion a month to distribute to its artists. Now let's look at how many Netflix subscribers there are. There are 203 million. And I think there are different levels of Netflix. But let's just say if it was $10 a month, that's $2 billion that gets spread out to make all that content, the film, the composers, everybody's being paid out of that $2 billion pot that comes from subscribers. So I'm asking for your help. I'm asking you to become a patron to help support what we do. If you're a part of Friends Attached or Strings Attached and you've been watching on the horizon, and just, it's kind of like what they say with public radio and public television, there's only a 5 to 10% at most that will come forward and support us on a monthly basis. And so that's one way you can help. Another way you can have is a house concert in your part of the world. Stringsatyourhome.com. if you want to have us as a house concert. Or you can come to one of our events, stringsinthewoods.com. We're doing outdoor events, including all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the best way is to be a patron, because then it gives us a sustainable amount that we know that comes in every month. And I've always had a goal of getting up to 1,000 patrons, because if you've heard of the 1,000 fan concept, if you can get 1,000 fans, then you're good. You can focus on the music. So that's what we're hoping, that you'll sign up, patreon.com/Will Taylor. And I just wanted to bring this little demonstration to you that music is not the product. Music is the advertisement to form the community. And then we make our money and our revenue through the experiences that we provide you, including becoming a patron. And there's a lot of cool benefits for being a patron, including I will write you an original song just for you, frame the sheet music with my handwriting, and we'll give you a custom URL that goes straight to listen to the music. You can have it on the wall and you can show your friends and listen to it anytime. So at one of our higher levels as a patron, I will write you an original piece of music. How does that sound? So music is not the product. It is the advertisement. On Netflix, movies are the product, because for some reason, I think that has to do with there's less content. So when you have less content, that $2 billion can be divvied up so that it's a larger amount for the creators, right? I was reading this article. Let me read a little bit out of it for you that I found. It says, why does Spotify's monthly music streaming fee cost more than Netflix? What are the economics? Who is making all that money? So 3 years later, the guy says, the monthly fee of Netflix now is higher than Spotify. You stream much, much more music than you stream movies. You cannot sit around watching movies while working at your computer, but you can stream music all day while working, driving to and from work, etc. Music is a much bigger part of most people's lives than movies are. Not only do people listen to music almost everywhere, it's part of your identity. Many people's strongest life events were through music at live concerts. While movies also share those traits, it's simply not as strong because the media is limited to a screen that you have to watch, right? You can't jump with joy and look at the love of your life in the eye while sitting in a movie theater, or associate Breaking Bad with the best trail run you ever had. Music is simply more valuable to humans. Another thing to note is that Netflix commands very little content compared to Spotify. Some people have pointed out that it's more expensive to stream video than audio. Bandwidth has very little to do with price, but even so, pricing in general doesn't have much to do with the cost of operations. It almost exclusively has to do with willingness to pay. So if you think about it, guys, like, the point it's making is that music is a part of our life. It's part of our identities. So if you value what we do, if we've made a valuable contribution to your life, just know that the only way that we can make a living doing this is if 5 to 10% of you sign up as patrons. And if the rest of you come to a show, stringsinthewoods.com, buy something from our store, betterthanroses.org. What am I leaving out? Hire me to write a piece of music for you, or become a patron, patreon.com/Will Taylor. And for those of you that can't afford to buy any of our music, we love you anyway. We want you to listen. We want you to pass on our music to other people and keep the energy and the family growing. We're here for you. That's a great thing about music nowadays and all the streaming is that anybody gets a chance to enjoy it. It is the advertisement, just like when you watch TV, you don't always buy the product, but we hope that you gained something from this, and hope to see you at a show, or hope to see you at our live stream tonight, stringsinthewoods.com, or for our show tonight, it's live.stringsattached.org. And thanks for watching. Take care. There should be some links below if you're interested in any of that. Love you all. Thanks for being a part of the Strings Attached community.